Hey everyone, this is Theo. In today's video, I want to answer a frequently asked question that I see online, and that question is, how do you prevent half pens from falling out of your watercolor box? Something like this. Or if you are building your own watercolor palette set with paint squeezed from the tubes, how do you prevent these pens from sliding around on the metal plate? So how do you secure them? So that's what I'm going to show you in today's video. This watercolor box that I have here, this is the Codman brush pen box from Winsor & Newton. There is actually a brush pen, but I have removed that for this video. So pens falling out of watercolor boxes, this is quite a common problem with Winsor & Newton boxes because Winsor & Newton pens, they are smaller than usual compared to those half pens, those empty half pens that you can buy online. The pen on the left side, that's the Winsor & Newton pen, and this is the empty plastic pen on the right side. So the empty pen is deeper, and if you look at the dimensions, it seems that the empty pen is somewhat larger as well. Because Winsor & Newton half pens are smaller, they do not have a tight fit when placed inside slots like this, so they are prone to falling out. With those plastic half pens that you can buy online, they are slightly bigger. When you place inside the slot here, they are quite secure, they do not fall out. So what should you do when you have half pens that are falling out of your plastic boxes? Well, notice that I have several other pens as well, and they are secure, just that this one, it's not. So my first tip for you is use your half pens, paint with them. Once you start painting with the watercolor pens, the paint will go between the gaps on all the sides, and that would secure the pen and prevent it from falling out. The more you paint with it, the more secure that pen is going to be. Some of these pens are used, so now they stick to the slots. But this particular pen here, as you can see, this pen is quite clean, that's why it doesn't stick inside the slot. The second way to secure the pen is to get some blue tack or white tack or whatever colors they come in. Just pull out a little bit, just a tiny bit will do. Stick the sticky tab onto the back of the pen and then push it into the slot. Push it down. You only have to do this the first time, and this is now quite secure. And when you use the watercolor pen, again the paint and the water will get into the gaps to make this even more secured. Should you need to replace this watercolor pen in the future, you can use a pen knife, go into this tiny gap here and slowly move the pen out. If the pen is very tight, you have to do it on all the four sides, here and here, just to loosen the pen first before you can slowly nudge it out. The third way to securing the half pen would be to use gum arabic. If you happen to have a bottle of gum arabic around, you can add a drop into the slot here and put the half pen back. Personally, I prefer using blue tack because you can use this for many other purposes. So the pens falling out of watercolor boxes, this is quite a common problem with Winsor & Newton plastic boxes like this. This is the Winsor & Newton Sketcher box that I bought many years ago. This is one of my earlier watercolor boxes. And same thing, the half pens, they are very small and they fall out so easily. But once you start painting with them, they will be secured into the slots. And sometimes they can be quite difficult to get out. And now let's see how you can secure these pens that you have made yourself in the metal watercolor box that you have. So you can actually remove this from the box. And the first thing to do is to press this down. The metal edges are quite sharp, so be careful when you are doing this. So you just have to push this down like this at an angle. After the metal support is pushed down, you can now put the pen onto the metal plate. Make sure the bottom of the pen goes in first. It's easier to put it in that way. So once the bottom goes in, you can slowly push it down like this. This is pretty secured. Let me put a half pen at the bottom row here. Now, I haven't pushed this down yet, so you can see this is still sliding around, so I need to bend this slightly. And once again, make sure the bottom goes in first and then press it down. And now it's secured. For this particular metal watercolor box, there is this empty row here that you can fit another row of pens, so you can sort of squeeze it here. And it's quite secure. But to make it even more secure, you can once again use the blue tack, just squeeze out a tiny bit, put it on the back here, and push it down. This would make it really secure. This is how you secure watercolor pens to your boxes. So next time if you have friends who have this problem, you can refer them to this video. And that's all I have to say today. Thanks for watching. I hope this video is helpful. See you in the next one. Bye!